Hello, I am Dallas, the Kung Fu Moving Master, and I want to warn you of the 3 videos that we will have for you to listen to today, and you need to beware and enjoy.
Story number 1. This happened less than 24 hours ago. So, a week ago I started rewatching One Punch Man. It is an anime about a really overpowered character who is the strongest being in the universe, and he can kill everything with just one punch, basically. I finished the season yesterday and I was really pumped up, because it's so fun to watch the final battle when they're playing the main theme song during it. Being a filthy weeb, I started singing along with the song while punching the air like the main character did. At the climax of the battle, the main character, Saitama, throws a very strong punch. Anyone who has watched the final episode knows which punch I'm trying to imitate that broke my hand. My desk is right next to the wall, so I proceeded to punch the wall as hard as I could. Don't ask me how, but I somehow forgot the wall was there. After I hit the wall, my hand was in immense pain, and I started cursing the world. I thought that it was just a simple injury, but after an hour the pain didn't go away, and my hand started to swell, so I decided to go to the walk-in doctor. He told me that he thought it was broken, and recommended that I go to the local hospital to get an x-ray. A few hours later, it was confirmed that my hand was broken, and I had to get a cast. I just came home and I'm not sure how to tell my friends and family that I broke my hand watching anime. I'm stupid, I know. Number 2. I went to the local flea market this past Sunday, and while I was there, I decided to get some french fries from a kiosk. The line was surprisingly long, and I ended up waiting approximately 30 minutes. I finally get to the front of the line, order food for myself, my girlfriend, and one of my buddies. While I'm waiting to pay, I get some ketchup from the pump next to the ordering window. I notice that it's pretty difficult to pump ketchup out, but pay no mind. A minute later, a young girl of maybe 14 to 16 years of age asked me to help her with pumping the ketchup out for her. So I say, "Sure, I gotcha." She thanks me and asks for help with the mustard as well. So I proceed to pump the mustard, and like the ketchup dispenser, it was difficult to press the pump mechanism down. I press a little harder and pop! The nozzle flies off of the pump mechanism, which frees the pump to blast a fat amount of mustard out and onto the girl's entire face. It's also in her hair and on her shirt. I am so mortified and in shock that I'm just standing next to her saying, "I am so sorry." I pick up the nozzle instead of wiping her face, and when my fries come out, I opted to eat a couple of them while I'm standing next to her. I have no idea what was going through my mind at the time. I had a great story when I got back to work the next day, so there's that. Edit. The girl was a good sport about it. When I said sorry, she told me it was okay. Story number 3. This happened years ago when I was a server at a chain restaurant. A woman with about 6 friends come in, all dressed up for her birthday, and they brought her a surprise ice cream cake. The meal was going fine. They were all drinking and having a good time, and dessert rolls around. I have the brilliant idea to prep the cake the same way we prep our ice cream cake dessert, which is putting it on a plate with some fudge. This is where I frack up. The fudge hasn't been used yet, so it is too thick to get out of the pump. So I have the brilliant idea of turning up the heater to thaw it quickly. I'll go help with a few more tables and forget that the fudge is at max temperature. So I squirt some on the plate, make a design with it, and carefully put the cake on top. I walk over to the table holding the cake, and the very hot fudge is melting the bottom of the cake rapidly. So when I get there and tilt the plate just slightly a bit, the cake flies off the plate and lands right on the woman's head. Of course it's the birthday girl, And of course, she is wearing a white dress. She screams. It sat on her shoulder for a second before sliding down and landing half on my apron and half on the floor. The entire restaurant went silent and stared at me for what felt like an eternity. I ran and got my manager, who was on an important phone call, but hung up when I blurted out, "I just dropped a whole cake on a woman's head." Fortunately, they were all drunk enough to find it hilarious after the initial shock. My manager gave them all free dessert, but I was sure that they were going to freak out in the moment of silence. Hello. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who allowed me to use their story, and make sure to use your samurai sword to push the like button. Or just use your mouse and click it. You know, it's not that hard. You know, that's fine. Make sure to come back next time, and we shall meet again with 3 more wonderful videos for the next time you come. Alright, I'm out of here. That wasn't